Hey, what's going on, guys? It's E from the Easy Entrepreneur YouTube channel, and you guys know I flip diabetic supplies full time. All right, and this video is about um, making offers to sellers, knowing what offer to make, the percentage of what you should try to make off of each supply. Um, you know, so sometimes what I see, sometimes like with my students, because I allow you to contact me and stuff like that, because my mentorship comes along with my course. Some people will get a little lazy and they won't go through the basics of the course, and the basics of the business, which I teach in the course, which is basically, get your price sheets, know our buying criteria, right? So our price sheets are gonna have, all the supplies that we buy, right? And the prices that the buyers are paying. You need to have that. I give you that. So you need to have that. That's the first thing you should have, right? When I did this, when I started this business, I didn't ask the questions that a lot of my students ask me. I wasn't lazy. I said, okay, this is the price sheet. So I got the price sheets together. And when I came across supplies, I looked all across those price sheets and looked and matched up the supply that I have that I want to buy with the supplies that are on the price sheet. And I seen the prices that the buyers are paying. And then I made an offer lesser than that, right? A lot of people are not doing that. They're coming across sellers and then they're instantly sending me messages, hey, what should I offer? When I think pretty much anybody will be too busy to go through all the supplies you're sending them and say, okay, offer this, offer this, offer this. I already gave you all the tools and resources. It's extremely easy because I did not run into that problem when I started, right? So I know that you won't either, but it's a matter of you putting in the time and the effort, right? So you need to have that. You need to know our buying criteria. In my course, I teach you the buying criteria. It's very simple. It's right there. These are things that you just need to know in this business, the buying criteria, in order to start buying stuff. You don't want to be buying the wrong things. So these questions, as a student coming in, it shows me that you're not going through the course, and just because I gave you my information to contact me, that you're thinking I'm going to do this all for you. And things don't work that way. So I'm here for you, but there are things that are just like, okay, this shows that you're not even trying, right? So know your buying criteria, know what buyers are buying what. So as far as buying criteria, not buying anything dinged, dented, stained, ripped, anything open, nothing, everything has to always be in the box, nothing, and all seals need to be intact. And with the seals, there's no one that people can't get over on you and try to re-glue a seal. You'll notice it because these seals are factory sealed. So once these seals are popped, there's no way to really get around trying to reseal it, and they can get by you. The only way they can get by you with something like that is if you just didn't look closely. But majority of the time, if someone tried to glue something back and you looked at it, you took a glance at that, you'd be like, that looks weird, that looks glued, right? So guys, this video is just about just knowing that when you get in this business, whether it's with me or anybody else, get your price sheets, take a look at the supplies that's on there. When you get the supplies from the seller contacts you with the supplies, let them know, match up the supplies with the buyer sheets. Now, where I come into play is when you did try and you couldn't find it, then that's when I'm like, okay, this is where it's at. Because that shows me like, okay, that part of not finding it on a price sheet, getting a supply from a seller, right, and not finding it on the price sheet, I could see how that happens. That happens. Those are problems that you will have in the beginning, because the buyer's price sheets, sometimes their supplies that they name the supplies, they kind of abbreviate it a little bit. So sometimes you'll have a supply with the full name, you look on the price sheet and the buyer abbreviated it. Those are the things that I come in and I'm understanding, like, yep, okay, yeah, that's that, all right. When the buyer says this, that's what they mean by that, right? But not when you're just like, oh, hey, give me an offer. Let me know what I should buy. How much should I offer? I let you know already what you should offer. It's the same criteria all the time, right? Buyers off. If the buyer's paying $40, offer the seller 20. If the buyer's paying 60, offer the seller 30 to 40. If the buyer's paying 100, offer the seller 50 to 70. You know what I mean? If you want to go up more, go up more. But remember, there's no offer that's set in stone on your part. You know the buyer's paying one price. You want to make a certain amount of profit. You offer offer where you want to offer so you can make that spread in between, right? All right, guys. Peace.